Back for the final stories for today. Pito Hluto Speaker Tura Ushwaman received Vice President for Asia of U.S. Chamber of Commerce Tammy Overby and the U.S. entrepreneurs at the Hluto building in Naypyidaw on the 28th. At the call, they discussed matters on enhancing friendship between the two parliaments and the governments, close cooperation for the success of democratic reforms, political and economic reforms, cooperation in financial and trading sectors for the benefit of the two peoples. Pidangsu and Amuta Hluto Speaker Uki Ami received former Japanese ambassador to Myanmar Takashi Tajima at the Amuta Hluto building in Naypyidaw on the 26th. The meeting focused on further cementing existing ties, boosting cooperation in comprehensive sectors through humanitarian aids, Japanese technical assistance for the development of power generation, political and economic reforms, passing new foreign investment law, and current changes in the country. Ukiami also expressed his thanks to the Japanese government and people for writing off Myanmar's debts. Pito Hluto Deputy Speaker Unanda Choswa received Director of Hans Seidel Foundation Christian Hedgemer and party at the Pito Hluto building in Naypyidaw on the 28th. They discussed matters on bilateral relations, holding workshops for human resource development, and providing other assistance. Also in the news, Pito Hluto International Relations Committee Chairman Uhlami U received UNDP delegation led by Edin Eggsider at the Hluto building on the 28th. They discussed matters on holding seminars and workshops to improve the quality of Hlutos. He also received China Institute of International Studies Vice Chairman Ruwan Zongze and party and exchanged views on democratic reforms and the roles of Hlutos and public representatives. U.S. Special Envoy and Coordinator Carlos Pascual and party met with Chairman of Amuta Hluto Mining and Resources Committee Une Wintun in Naypyidaw on the 28th. The meeting focused on committee's task, formation of the committee with people's representatives, and their efforts to benefit the people and the technology, and prospects for investments in energy and mining sectors between Myanmar and the U.S. Meanwhile, Union Minister for Cooperatives Ucho San met department personnel, village administrators, and officials from cooperative syndicates from Palet Township on the 25th. The Union Minister explained the loan disbursement of the Ministry for Rural Development and Poverty Alleviation task. He also mentioned assistance for education, health, water supply, and transportation sectors. He called for public cooperation in these processes. He later donated 3 million chats for construction of village libraries. At Kotani and Nyangpinta villages, he donated cash for construction of post-primary school and village roads, books and periodicals for the libraries, and utensils for the public. He also coordinated with concerned officials for availability of machine, skill, and fuel. In other stories, among 500 million people suffering from malaria, 1 million people die every year in the world. In Myanmar, 400,000 people suffer from malaria, and 500 people die every year. But the occurrence and mortality rate sharply declined, and it met Millennium Development Goal in advance. It resulted from combined efforts of local and foreign social organizations and the entire people apart from Health Ministry. That was said by Health Minister Dr. Petekin at the opening ceremony of National Malaria Seminar in the Ministry on the 26th. Regular holding of seminar can contribute to prevention and treatment of the disease and reduce related health problems. Resident representative of JICA Masahiko Tanaka gave a speech while project manager and experts clarified on anti-malaria projects and findings. And finally, Union Minister for Hotels and Tourism, Ute Ang, met local and foreign experts and held coordination meeting on drafting Myanmar Tourism Master Plan on the 26th. He also met officials of JV and FDI hotels and gave instructions. On the 27th, the Union Minister attended Myanmar Hospitality and Tourism Conference at Traders Hotel. On behalf of President U Thein Sein, Ute Ang accepted Asian of the Year award presented by the Straits Times International Magazine and newspapers. The conference focused on investment opportunities, creating new market, challenges, Myanmar tourism regions, new tours, tourism and hotel services, and investment laws. The conference ended on 28th of February. And that's all we have for now. I'm Randolf Jamias. Thank you for watching.